Hey, everybody, this is Walter Parker, the Minister Mortgage. Hope you guys are doing phenomenal. I am excited because it is Friday. It is the beginning of the work week for realtors. No, I'm joking. We've been working hard all week. I know a lot of you guys have. And going into the weekend, it's been an interesting week, needless to say. Fed spoke this week. We're going to talk a little bit about that. What is the current market outlook? I can actually tell you, even as of right now, the market's not doing so hot today. We're going to get a little update here. It's actually improved a little bit. So I'm going to give you a little screenshot here real quickly of how the market's doing. But we're also going to be talking about some exciting events. Not one, not two, not three, but four events. Sounds like LeBron James there a little bit, right? But back when he's going to Miami. So, guys, it's fall. It's November. November's here. I cannot believe we only have less than 2 months left of 2022. For some of us, it is good riddance 22. And for a lot of us, we've had transition. We've had different changes that have happened in our life this year that we did not expect, some that we did. And, the whole world outlook and everything has changed a lot this year. It's kind of been the recovery year of COVID. We're going to do a year-end videos and reviews and talk about that a little bit later. But one, I want to go ahead and just dive and jump right in. And let's talk about some different events we have going on here. Now, while I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my Eventbrite just so you can see some different events that we have cooking and shaking between now and the end of the year. The next 4-5 weeks are going to be just insane amount of activity that we have going on. But I'm super excited and stoked about it because activity produces results, results produces success, and success now enables many different freedoms and to hit goals in our lives. And I'm excited about helping other people do that. We have some different events coming up. One event, I'm going to go ahead here, see if I can share the screen with you on that. Let's take a look and see if that'll work here. Let's talk about, it's making me give some the actual, all righty. But as of bringing that up, I hope you guys are having a great week. We have multiple events coming up starting next week. I cannot believe this, a week from yesterday, in fact. So that is phenomenal. We also have, let's see if this will allow me now. I may not be able to share the screen with you in this point, but we'll just talk about it, okay? So let us go right here, and we will go. I think this is going to work, believe it or not. Yeah. So let's talk about this event coming up here on November 10th. Basic event info is the Ultimate Social Boot Camp for Realtors. So we have some phenomenal content that we're going to go over. This is actually, I'm doing something different. I actually spoke just last week over in Longmont. And I've been working with a new team out there in Northern Colorado. I've been talking to a lot of agents out there. Some I met this week. I had about 4 back-to-back meetings. If you saw the TikTok, go check it out. Make sure to follow me on TikTok. Same name, at Minister Mortgage, right? Did a live early in the week on TikTok. It was awesome. We had about 300 people chimed in. It was great stuff. Growing on all social medias. It's definitely my challenge to myself. Sometimes we get comfortable. We get enough exposure, we feel like, but I'm always going to try to push myself out of my own comfort zones. Always encourage to do the same. I don't just teach it, I live it and breathe it myself. But we have the Ultimate Social Media Boot Camp that's coming up. We're going to talk, and here's what we're going to go over. It's 2.5 hours, so it's a longer class than what I normally do. But this is an absolute boot camp style workshop. So make sure you bring your laptop. Make sure you bring your actual as far as attitude of I'm going to do this, we're going to go at it, and it's going to be awesome. I'm actually going to put here in the comments the link for that. So let me just do this real time. Sweet. And so if you haven't registered for this event, make sure you do so. The room is going to comfortably seat about 25, 26 people. We already have 18 registered. Now we know that all 18 probably will not show up. Things happen, but to be this far out and have that much of it booked already, you definitely want to take advantage, book that. Some emails emails are going out today. More videos are being produced. I actually have a video just talking real briefly about what we're going to go over. But yes, organic, first part of the class, social media fundamentals. Some things we all know, but there's some things I guarantee you, some tools that you didn't even know that was available to you. I'm going to show you how to utilize those with your business. Second, we're going to go over Facebook ads. I got 2 ads we'll go over. 1, I'm going to show you how to take your database and how to retarget it. 2, I'm going to show you how to take any listing out there and run an ad with it to get buyer leads. Okay. It works every single time. We're going to go through that. And then 3, we're going to talk about the fundamentals and basics and actually how to do a quote jump cut video on TikTok. Something I've been teaching now for the last couple of months. Have had a lot of success with helping realtors get much more, like we're talking tens of thousands of views on their content. So everything is geared towards helping you get out there more, helping you grow your sphere of influence and be able to generate more business. So that one is coming up on November 10th. Okay. So let's talk about the next event we have coming up just 5 days later. And we're going to switch gears. Now, we'll probably talk a little bit about social media in this event. But the big thing about this event is that this is really to prepare you for next year. This is all about 2023. So I'm going to just go ahead and show you this right now. Let's do this one. All right. So this is Business Planning for Realtors 2023. Going to be a fun event. We're going to get your shift together for the next year. I took that from my friend Nan Bush. I wanted, or Nan Hush, I'm sorry. Wanted to give a shout out to her. Great EXP realtor. She's building some great teams and processes for realtors out in Boulder, Louisville, Lafayette area of the country. But we did a thing called Get Your Shift Together. So I just added on to it. Get your shift together for the new year. Business Planning for Realtors 2023. So literally, we're going to go through step by step on how to build your business next year, on how to ensure that you hit your goals next year. How we're going to talk about the A word. Then nobody really likes to hear a lot, but we're going to talk about accountability, right? So we have these things that we are going to go over. We're going to help you have a full game plan put in place. Also going to be able to help you have some different just methods on being able to actually register for this. Now, I believe I might have given out the wrong link earlier, so I am going to delete that. Oops. So we'll talk about that a little bit. But this event is going to be awesome. We did this event last year around the same time of year, had a lot of great responses to it. And we're also going to be doing, from everyone that attends this class, I know this is looking far out, but seriously, if you want to grow your business next year, you want to hit your goals, you want to make it to this class. Okay. Some of it may be, oh yeah, I already do that. And then the other things are going to be some practices you can put in place to help yourself grow. You're going to want to make sure, do not miss this event. It's November 15th. This one's going to be in DTC. Now, like I said, the other one's in Louisville that I just talked about a minute ago, but this one's going to be in DTC, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We are going to, like I said, you're going to leave with an actual game plan for 2023, executionable, everything. Which I don't think that's a word, but all right. So we have that. Now, the last event, I don't have the Eventbrite up just yet, but I am going to go ahead and show you this event on Facebook because this is really growing, and we have not even really started pushing this. This is one of my first broadcasts I'm doing talking about this event, but this is going to be the real estate influencer panel event, and it is phenomenal. I'm going to first of all put the link here to that event right there. That is way too long of a link. I don't know what happened on that. Let me try this again. Apologize for that really long, long link on there. Here we go. This is the easier way to get to it. But the Realtor Influencer panel that is coming to Mile High Spirits. It's going to be awesome. We are really excited about this one. We have many different sponsors that are going to be a part of this event. We have some great realtors, some of the top realtors from Compass, some of the top realtors from 8Z, one of the top social media guys. I love Sergio. He's going to be there. We have Lori Abbey and her team. We have the Able to Sell. We have a number of different people that we've been talking to. That number of 8 may actually be going to the number 10, because there is so much great content. We wanted to make sure we get the best of the best. Guys, I'm here to tell you, it's going to be over $250 million of production. We're not talking to people that are just talking about how to do things. Again, my process has always been take things that are absolutely working and share that with other people. Okay, so again, this is one of those events. You're going to be able to ask some questions here to the panel experts. They're going to tell you exactly how they're leveraging social media, what kind of goes on their planning, how they get their content, how they put it out there, who they hire, or do they do it themselves? All these questions. And we're going to have a lot of fun. This is going to be December 1st, the Ultimate Real Estate Influencer Panel. And it is going to be just dynamite. Okay. It's going to be the biggest event that I've done this year. We did an event earlier in the year with Mile High Property Brothers. Great guys. Had a great event. It's going to be bigger than that. Okay. I'm just telling you right now. And that event, you'll see in the videos that I'm making, we had a lot of people there. I think we had about 125 people, thanks to a joint marketing group effort with all the guys that were involved. Chicago Title, myself. We had Cody from Top to Bottom Inspections. Cody's going to be at this event. Jared and Andrew are going to be at this event from Chicago Title. I'm going to be at this event. We actually have the Junk Trunk. We have Reevaluate. We have Rocket List. I believe is going to be doing some photography and video while we're there. We have a lot of vendors that are going to have their table set up in the back. So you'll be able to get some great information. If you don't know about these companies and groups and how they can help you grow your business, guys, I've been partnering with these guys for a long time. Okay. We do have a couple new vendors that this is the first time doing an event with, but for a lot of these guys, we've done at least 15, 20 events together. This is going to be a culmination of everything. We have a lot of video ads that are going to be going out starting next week. And so again, December 1st, it's the first, and it's the biggest holiday event. There's not going to be another panel you've been to like this for this. And there's not going to be another Christmas or holiday event you're going to go to that's going to give you more value. I guarantee you, not one event you can go to and listen to anyone speak that you're going to get more value than this event. Because why? Why? It's not just because I'm going to be there. It's not because I'm emceeing the event. Not because Jared's going to be there and he's emceeing the event. It's not because of any one person, but it is a panel of experts on real estate and social media, being an influencers. Guys, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for you to get face to face and be able to ask questions. These people may not be in your brokerage. Maybe they are in your brokerage. Doesn't mean that you get to talk to them all the time and everything. They're going to come out. And the cherry on top of this is that we're doing a toy drive for Rocky Mountain Children's Hospital. So we're bringing probably 100, 120 plus realtors into one room. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be exciting. We're going to have high energy. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got drinks from Mile High Spirits. Their cocktails are incredible. We got food being provided by Toby Espinoza, and he's an independent insurance contractor that you definitely want to know and meet. You'll see, I actually posted a video of him and Nathan from Junk Trunk. Junk Trunk's going to be there. Guys, if you need junk hauled off your properties or if your listings, any big projects, any remodeling projects, and you need junk hauled away, there you guys are doing. So anyways, you're going to be seeing some interviews from all these panel experts. We're going to be talking to them over the next 3 weeks, and you're going to be able to see and hear from them and just be very excited for this event. Again, this is coming on December 1st, the biggest event, all of Denver. Listen, I've done events for many, many years. I've done many, many different events. I've shared a lot of value. We actually have some videos being worked on right now from testimonials from realtors that I've done events for that have just talked about, hey, the high level value. I had someone that was just last week, did a spoken event that they were at. They have 500 people, agents that work for them, and they were sitting there taking notes saying, man, this is high value stuff. We do not host an event and have a lot of fluff. We don't talk about ourselves and our life experiences and all this. We get down to the nitty gritty of what you can use to apply to your business. Okay. I go to many different conferences. I go to many different places. A lot of times it's about 2 hours of fluff and about 30 minutes of actual usable content. We are going to blow your mind on December 1st. So, guys, let's talk about the market real quick. So this week, Fed's announced another 75 bips rate hike, and we also had job reports came out today. There's a lot of underlying things with jobs report that, yeah, it's good, not so good. Some of it is actually being touted as certain things that are not. We know that we are basically in. I've got a user here that they're not registered with Yardstream, so I'm sorry I can't see your response, but so we actually have some different things going on in the market. What does that actually mean? Okay, let me first of all, I'll say this controversial thing once again. The Fed rate has nothing to do with mortgage rates. Your news outlets are lying to you, and they do not understand how mortgage-backed securities work if they say the Fed rate causes mortgage rates. I know managers of mortgage branches that do not get this. They do not get this. But here's the deal. Inflation drives mortgage-backed securities. Mortgage-backed securities are not tied to the Fed rate. What is tied to the Fed rate is your credit cards, your installment loans, certain things that banks do are tied to the Fed rate, but not your mortgage, not your mortgage-backed securities. Okay, what drives that is inflation. So when the market feels like the Fed has inflation under control, then rates will come back down. Okay, but there's not a lot of security investing in when you feel like what you're buying now is not going to be worth it a month later. Okay, so that is why we've had interest rates continue to go up, continue to go up, continue to go up. Now we are, I feel like, hitting towards the peak of that. No one knows for sure. But I did see that even rates today are starting to improve a little bit. We're up 20 bips on the 30-year note. And so there is a feel and a move that, hey, we are probably getting inflation under control. Recession is a real thing. They're talking about soft landing, no soft landing here. The real job reports, even though they show gains, once we take out certain numbers, they're very negative. Okay. They'll say, the unemployment rate went up by 0.2 of a point. And they'll say 3.5, 3.7. When we actually take out as far as the amount of high-end jobs that were lost, we had over 400,000 jobs that were lost to people between the ages of 40 and 60, let's just say. So what does that mean? Yeah, we may be getting cheaper, new jobs created, but the higher paying jobs, we're seeing those being cut left and right. Signs of recession, people. So what does recession mean in real estate? It's not to put fear in, because you know what? It actually creates great opportunity for you to buy and for you to own and for you to refinance. So if you are buying right now, again, your level of entry is low. Even though the interest rate's high, keep this in mind. Your level to get into owning a home right now is the best that it's been in probably 3 to 4 years. The reason being, you're not having to put near as much money down. Sellers are actually helping you pay your closing costs. It is much easier to get into a home right now as long as you qualify and it's affordable. Let's not talk about rates, let's talk about affordability. If it's affordable for you, then it makes sense to do it. If it's not, then don't, okay? Regardless if it's the seller or buyer's market, affordability is always key. If you can afford to get into a home now, and then refinance and save you more money later. Because you know what? You are paying someone else's mortgage right now. If you're renting, you are paying someone else's mortgage. If you own and are putting off selling because you think you'll get more money later on, yes, you may get a little bit more money when rates go down. But guess what? If you're going to buy, it's going to cost you more, because we've seen what the market last year and even early part of this year was doing. If you have multiple buyers competing for one house and the inventory is not getting better, okay? It is not getting better, all right? So that's why we still, year over year, on a national average, almost over 11% equity gain from this time last year to this time this year. That's down from 18, 19% of where it started out, but we're still gains year over year. We are not having a crash, people. If we were going to have a crash, it would have happened, okay? I'm just telling you this right now. There is no crash coming. Let's just cut that BS. I've been preaching this as the Minister of Mortgage for about a year. There is no crash, okay? So get that talk out. The other side of this is that we've had corrections, because 20% equity gain is just unheard of. We've had that the last couple of years. So 3 to 5% is the average. That's the average. That's where the normal world would be in. We're still above average right now on the equity gain year over year. So yes, rates are higher, but is the affordability there? Well, the data is showing that people are still affording. They're still buying houses. I'm still closing. I've actually had more closings the last 3 weeks and the next 3 weeks than I've had in the last 5 months. So people are buying right now. So do not feed into the fear. The Fed rate is not attached with mortgage-backed securities. If you get one thing today, make sure you get that. So, guys, I've gone way over time. We had a lot of events to talk about. We had a lot of stuff happen in the market. I hope you have a phenomenal Friday. Spend time with your family. Share a smile with someone. If they don't have it, share yours. And make sure and be a positive light in someone else's life today. I want to give you that challenge going into the weekend. If there's anything I could do, realtors, if you're watching this, if you made it all the way here at the end, or maybe you just tuned in, I'm happy to help you. My whole business motto is serve first. Okay. So I know that sounds crazy in this industry where we're all about gimme, 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 but I'm about serving first. I feel like if you serve others, then it will come back to you, press down, shaking together, running over. Woo! Can I get an amen? All right. So have a great Friday. If there's anything I can do for you, if you need knowledge, information, if you need the lowest rates, guys, I'm just telling you this right now. Broker world has been phenomenal to me in the literally the 4 weeks that I've been in it. I've been in banking for 16 years, never been in the broker world. I'm loving the flexibility and the freedom that I have. I'm seeing a lot of success early on. Very excited about it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Let me know how I can help your clients qualify for more and help get them over the edge to be able to make that decision. Yes, we need to take action now. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. God bless. Be well. And you know what? Why don't we end here with a little bit of this?